Hello?
Hello.
Were you doing FaceTime?
Yes. Just audio for now.
Oh, okay.
And so the last few days, I set up this whole thing in my studio here, multi cameras, and I've been going live on a bunch of different platforms. So you're live on my platforms right now, as we troubleshoot. You okay with that?
Oh, okay.
It's just
Yeah,
for
so
yeah.
you're saying we're streaming?
Yeah, we're streaming to all the different platforms. I've actually learned a lot through this process. Something I'll kind of transfer to the show, but there's a lot. I mean, we're TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, Kick, and I'm using
Okay.
started using the dual output um, side of things. So I don't know, it's kind of
So
cool.
why do you want to stream this?
Yeah, troubleshooting. I mean, it's all just me sitting here in my studio anyway. So this will be the most exciting thing I've done in the last few days.
Yeah, in your pajamas.
What are you talking about? I was watching some of that like editing stuff you did the other night. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, well it's uh yeah, it's not real enthralling, but I don't know. I figured this is where I'm at most of the time, so why not stream it? And people tune in and they chat and they ask questions about editing and stuff. So I don't know, it's kind of interesting. It's mostly a learning tool for now. What's that?
No, it's interesting. I mean, well, I'm a nerd like that, so it's interesting.
Good. We're of like mind then.
Yay.
All
uh,
right.
okay, so I did. First of all, who's more important than me that you had to hang up and take the call?
A window painter.
Really? You'd rather watch paint dry than talk to me, huh?
It's been a real mess for a year or so, and so anyway, this is let's put it this way: Sharon's more important.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I guess if there's one person, that would be it.
Yeah.
So you're talking about I thought this was maybe like a sales call, but that's actually for your actual house, huh?
Yes.
That's fun.
Yeah. So I obviously need to keep her happy,
Yeah, I understand.
especially if I'm going to be home more.
Right. Let's see. I did download the update for Captivate, so let me do that while we're chatting. Oh, and actually, I did find that folder I was looking for. I looked. I saw it earlier, but it didn't look right. But it was just because I was drilled down into it a couple steps. So if you go to um, in the companion icon
Okay.
and then show config folder,
Just
Yeah.
um, what is the heading of that window? Is it V4.3? It might not be since you have an
Yes.
update. Oh, it is.
Yes.
Okay, so we're actually in that. So if you hold down Command and the up key, that'll go up a level.
Okay.
And now the title of that window should be companion, right?
No, it's actually we're in V 4.3.
No. He's
Now I'm in companion.
Okay, now if you go up one more level, command and up, now you're gonna see that folder,
this one.
Yeah.
and
That's it.
and you should have other folders right around it. One that says companion dash Michiana video, and then one that says companion Michiana sports. I'm assuming.
Yeah. I've got a whole bunch of. Yeah.
Okay, so what you could do is you could close down companion, like exit companion, or quit it from that top menu
We've
bar.
done that. I think you'll go ahead and keep saying what you're saying, but we've done that.
Okay, so if you quit companion and then you rename the current companion folder to whatever question mark, companion question mark or something, and then rename what like your Michiana video folder to just companion. So what we have to do is we have to show the folder called companion.
We did that.
So you've done that today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's maybe. Well, we didn't boot up companion before that, but he was showing me how he's got because here he does. We've got like 10 different Michiana video ones, like 24 sports Michiana ones for like the IHSA specific shows, baseball, basketball, football, and he was showing me how to use that, copy the previous IHSA, for instance, broadcast, rename it just companion, and hopefully pull in from that.
Okay, but so when you say pull in from that, like you don't access those folders, huh?
We just opened it up. So we changed the name of one of the existing ones to companion, and then we opened that up. But it didn't. It came up empty.
Was companion open or closed?
It was closed.
So it was quit. It was not companion was not running when you made the change.
Correct.
And the browser window was also closed and quit.
Well, Safari was open, but BitFocus Companion was not open at all on the browser or on the local launcher.
So Safari. I mean, just given what's happened, I'm wondering if even having the Safari, because it kind of locks you in a certain space. So let's do this again. Basically, do that all again. Make sure Companion is quit, and make sure Safari is completely quit and shut down. And then do another folder change from another, maybe like an older one, since we're kind of experimenting and things can get confusing pretty quick here. But just rename the current Companion folder to something else, and then name one of those other folders to companion, and then relaunch companion.
Okay.
We did close down.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you should be.
So would you say launch Companion first or launch Safari first?
Launch companion first, and then you can launch the GUI from there.
Okay. And you say, because the options are, we've got all interfaces IPv only, then we've got all interfaces IPv4 and IPv6, then we've got the local host, which is the 127.0.0.1. Then we've got a wired and a wireless, which is on the LAN here. You're saying we need local host?
No, you don't have to. Don't change the interface.
Well,
Are you looking at the drop down?
It doesn't say anything. Like right now, if it says.
When you say it, are you looking at the companion like pop-up window thing?
Yep.
Yes.
And at the top, what does it say? Companion V4 what?
4.3.2.
Okay, so I got 0.4, but that's probably that update you guys were looking at. So you're looking down below there where it says GUI interface, right?
Yeah, it says right now change
Yeah,
network interface.
yeah. There's no need to change that because up above that it says all interfaces and then 127 still, right?
Yep.
Yeah. We're not looking to change that right now. I don't think that has anything to do with it. That should be good. So if you down below there where it says Launch GUI,
Yeah.
then you can do that, and that'll bring up your Safari.
Oh, it's there.
Okay. So it had to have been something with the renaming. You must have just. I'm guessing because you didn't have Safari closed down. It had something locked in there. So
Probably. Yeah.
so you open
That's the only thing
Companion.
we did different.
Yeah. Wait, what?
That's the only thing we did different.
Yeah.
We didn't restart Safari.
Yeah. So So whenever you're making those changes, whether you're saving or renaming or whatever, just make sure Companion shut down and Safari is completely quit. Not just the window, but the whole program.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Talk to you guys later.
All right.
Hi, Marie. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just troubleshooting here with my buddy and my new buddy.
You gotta rush off.
No, I'm just talking to my live audience of one.
Oh, okay.
You got to do that. You got to acknowledge them. Yeah. What's next?
That is pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
I need you to try some things on Captivate. Do you want to do that now?
Yeah. I gotta.
So,
The concern that sorry, Gary, go ahead.
if you open up a new page.
Well, hold on. I haven't even updated yet. So let me do that first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, do that.
What we were saying, the concern that we had was Captivate was just the new update that they pushed through because it has been a while since the trailer was on. The new update, we installed it, and I'm still learning it. I put my hands up at that, but it was deeply broken. So we reverted to.
Aren't we all?
I don't even know what it was.
Past
The
version.
previous one. And the concern with that is when we opened it up the first time, pop-up came from the Mac operating system that said, hey, just so you know, when we update whatever it is, because we're on Tahoe right now for the operating system, when this updates, this program will not work anymore. So
yeah, I get those all the time. Yeah, I get that with about every program I open up now. They're really warning of a big upgrade apparently. So wait, so
Well, but New Blues says the new version is supposed to be compatible with Apple Silicon. So
yeah,
the new version will be fine, except it's Captivate and it's not fine.
yeah, Captivate's been compatible with Silicon for the past couple of years. I remember when that was first announced, and I don't know why it's. I remember you telling me that a little bit ago, and I was like, yeah, that's been good for a while. But these warnings are. I mean, I get probably 10 of those a day, saying, if I open a different program, it's like, I get this little pop up in the upper right hand corner. It's like, might not be compatible the next thing. So I don't know what they're planning for, but something big must be coming, some bigger update. So that's really probably only a problem for like legacy, like really old. I mean, we've been on Silicon came out. I mean, what was it, 6 years ago ish, 7 years ago. So only like real legacy things are going to give you an issue, I'm assuming. So I'm installing Captivate now.
Okay.
And I got a couple of pop-ups here during the installation. It's asking for permissions. You guys allowed all that, I'm assuming? You didn't deny anything? Hopefully.
No, but I don't recall getting that pop up like that.
I don't remember seeing those either.
Okay, we might have to look at some security settings then. I switched over my entire podcast studio or TV studio to my M1 Max laptop now. So I kind of discontinued for the most part my trash can from 2014.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. I mean, yeah, it's funny because when I was doing that, literally like that same day that I was switching everything over, you know, because I knew it was gonna have to happen at some point. Like I literally got a notification saying that, like, I forget, I think it was Streamlabs was no longer going to be compatible at all with that version. That was because I was like 3 versions behind on that. So it was good timing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess it's done updating. So let me launch it. Okay, new Blue Captivate wants to access files managed by Dropbox, so I'm going to allow that. Here's another one. So this is 4 notifications. New Blue Captivate would like to access files in your documents folder. Allow that. New Blue Captivate would like to use a new camera extension. Man, I'm getting all sorts of pop-ups. Okay, would like to access the microphone. So let's see. Would like to use a new camera extension.
Well, I don't have a camera or a microphone.
Yeah, I know but sometimes it could be any kind of input coming in. Often, not just, you know. I mean, yeah, it probably doesn't apply to you actually. Here's another one. Let's see.
But the documents, that might be part of the reason why it didn't pull in some of the local files, perhaps.
But it was pulling them in. It just wasn't displaying.
Oh.
Well, yeah, but could that still be a find devices on a local network? Here's another one that could be an issue for you because your stuff is going through. I mean, as you're communicating, as Captivate's communicating with some of your devices, that could be important. Okay.
I don't remember any of those questions popping up. But
I wonder if they're well. Okay. Yeah. So there's a whole lot of. Okay, tables, leaderboards, crawls, performance improvements. Okay, I'll look at that later.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me play. Okay, so that one's fine.
So what I'd like you to do is create a new graphic.
You want me to just bring in like just bring in
A PNG file.
okay.
Well, don't drag it in. I want you to go to the edit graphic and import it.
Okay, so let's duplicate. Okay, and so you like to do it the old-fashioned way, huh? You don't like to just drag it in?
It brings it in differently if you do it that way.
Does it?
Yeah.
Are you saying if you open up the edit window first and then bring it in, as opposed to just dropping the image on your timeline? Or on your, as a layer? Okay, well, I could see that. Yeah.
No. You're in edit graphic?
Yeah. And then I hit and then I hit
that's fine.
import. What?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay. So let me find a graphic. So a PNG. Okay, we'll just do that.
So you drag it into the timeline?
Well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, I don't. I sit on the same graphics. I mean, I only change when I have a new guest for the show. I'm only changing the guest name and title in the lower third, and every I don't do a whole lot of change. I don't do anywhere near the changes that you do. Okay, so I brought in a graphic and it popped in fine. It's should I?
You're seeing it on the screen.
Yeah,
And you're in the edit.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, although I got the old version right now, but what I did was I do import image. I find something to grab, and I would bring it in. It would not show up on the main edit screen, but I would see it. We were seeing it over here, right?
We were seeing it over there, but that's it. Like it was coming in under like the style setting on the left hand side, but it wasn't like and it was showing up in the timeline under whatever it is, paragraph or whatever the thing is when it usually, but it wasn't populating, and even when we saved it and tried flying it on the live shot, it wasn't working.
So, so you saw it come into your timeline in the edit window, and when you hovered the scrubber over the top of it, it was not appearing in the window above it. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm gonna try my best to do this. Basically, it was, and again, I don't know if it looks differently on our older version than yours, but if I'm in the edit window here, looking at the new graphic that we're doing on the left-hand side, we've got properties, layer, global, all that stuff, style settings. It was coming into the style settings on the left.
Yep, same here.
On the right-hand side, at the top is our timeline.
Oh, at the top is your timeline.
See that in there, yep. We would see, so like right now I'm looking at this older one. It's got paragraph and
that's what mine's called, yeah.
Graphic for, yeah.
Okay. So when you hover over that, you're not seeing it in the display window, the viewer?
Correct. When we did the new version of the designer earlier today, it was not showing up in the display window.
And is the new paragraph layer on top of the other layers? So it wouldn't be like obscured or anything. Okay, should be.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well,
So I have all this stuff right now on an older version of Captivate. Let me go ahead and reload the new one so that we're working together. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I would. Why don't you close down everything else? Make sure you got a nice clean like Finder, Windows, and everything. Like close everything down, and then really pay attention to if there's any pop-ups popping. Because I had like 10 pop-ups with asking for permission. So this sounds like it could be a permission issue.
Okay.
So just allow everything. Let it do whatever it wants.
Yeah. Oh, I always do.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes you see pop-ups, your eyes glaze over. You're just like, no, decline, decline, decline. I've seen you do it. What is the stupid security permission?
Do we need to restart the computer?
When? What'd you do? Did you uninstall?
Start downloading it.
Wouldn't hurt. It never hurts. Unless you're in the middle of a game, then it hurts.
Yeah. And we've done that too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then of course, as usual, we had all kinds of problems with connecting it to the spreadsheet.
Right.
The one thing I need the most is the thing we always have more problems with.
But again, that could easily be a permissions thing. I mean, there was network permissions and folder permissions and finder permissions and.
Well, here's one: installer access files in your document folders, and I know I would have hit allow. I always do automatically do that.
Yeah, but you said you didn't. You don't even remember
I
seeing any
don't.
pop-ups,
It probably popped up, and I just.
and you were thinking about golf.
Yeah.
This is why golf isn't good for you.
But that was the only one we had come up. Oop, what was that? Oh, that was move to trash. I don't move things to trash. Okay. So here's a pop-up. Devices on local networks. I'm hitting allow.
Yep.
That's the only one that popped up. All right, so I'm going to create a new graphic, just like you did.
Okay.
New graphic. I'm going to edit graphic. And now I'm going to import a logo. All right, the logo showed up in the style settings. It's showing in the timeline. There is no logo in the preview window.
Where is that file located on your computer?
It's on the desktop, or I mean, let's see, where is it? It's either desktop or documents.
yes.
Yeah, okay, so
Desktop.
It's on the desktop.
yeah, it's on the desktop.
And you can do a quick preview of that, and it looks fine. Everything's cool.
Yeah. Yep, all the logos are in there. You know, and then they have the little icon that you would press to move the graphic around, move it, or make it bigger or smaller.
Mm-hmm.
I select that and it turns red, but there's nothing there for me to manipulate.
Have you tried any other graphics from any other folders?
Oh wait, what the hell? Wait a minute.
Was it a timeline thing?
It might have been. We might have it.
We solved that, sort of.
So okay,
On the
let me
timeline,
try
it was
again.
appearing, but it wasn't. I don't know. Like I said, still learning Captivate. The viewpoint, I don't even know what the right term is.
Oh, was the window too zoomed in or something?
No.
No.
Where the God,
The play line.
The scrubber.
Yeah.
it was like forward at the end of the file by default.
Well, that's why I asked you if your scrubber was hovering over the the layer.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about like is okay. Now we're on the same page.
okay. So, hang on, I'm recreating it again because I want to see why. Yeah, there it is, way over there. So let's see what happens here.
Yeah, because I think when you import it, it automatically imports it at the beginning of the timeline, but your scrubber might have been elsewhere.
Yeah.
Like mine, mine was at the end, so I had to move it down.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Well, that was an easy one.
It was, yeah. Okay. Get out of that. So what else were we had trouble with? There was this directory,
It was the spreadsheets. Oh, looks like it's loaded now.
Is that the new teams?
Crown Point.
Well, but that wouldn't be something. Oh, this is calling up. This is calling up what you had already entered. So all that would be in it, but we don't know about this stuff. So let me find Excel. It's a little irritating hearing ourselves a second after we talk, Jason.
Oh, is that happening?
Yeah. We hear you. We hear us on your phone.
Okay. Let me think about that for a second. Okay, I can fix that. That's a component of me live streaming. Okay, you could have told me that a long time ago. I could have saved you the agony. That should be a quick fix here. Why you got to say irritating?
Oh, it is irritating. That was the correct word.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So let me use.
All right, so I just changed the name, but the question is, where is it drawing from? I wish you could do this and I would show you what it's.
That should be better.
But it doesn't. All these say football, so okay.
We'll just pull it from visitor offense.
Well, I did, yeah. I went to the football. Football.
Did that fix the loop, Gary?
No, this is your impression. Yeah, change it there. It did not update.
Gary.
What?
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure you could hear me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. That loop should be eliminated now, right?
Yeah, yes, it is.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, I have to leave. Do you guys want to work on this some more while I'm gone, or we
can
call back? Or did you want to go to lunch or something?
All right, I packed a lunch. I'm fine.
Okay, we could take a break and call him back when I get back.
Yeah, or I mean, I've got his number too. We could keep working if you want.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Jason, you all right if we connect on my phone and go from there?
Yeah.
Okay. I will be back in not too long.
Okay. Matt, do you want to text me your cell phone number?
FaceTime. You have FaceTime?
Yeah. Didn't you text me already?
Yeah, after rugby, I think.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going, Jason.
Okay. Yeah, I'll call you on your number, Matt. All right.
Text you again.
Okay. See you, Gary.
All right, see ya.
All right, bye. Whoa. Hey, Lisa. Where's the pancakes? All right. Hold on. Let me turn this thing down. No, you misunderstood. What I was referring to is that we'll have people over, crashing with us or after a party or something like that, and Renee will claim that she's going to wake up early, 7 a.m. or whatever, and make pancakes and eggs and bacon for everybody, and that literally has never happened ever. So that's what I was, because she was talking about, like, I'm going to wake up early, and so I'm like, yeah, you're going to make pancakes and eggs and everything for people. But I would totally make you pancakes and eggs if you came over. Someone's got to do it. Speaking of, Renee's still sleeping. We got to do that shoot for Lisa. It's 2 p.m. here. Okay, where's his number? What's up, Trish? What's up, London? Miss 5 Stars, how you doing? Marie, you still around? Hi, Corey. Hi, Caitlin. Default nickname. Cruz Lacalis. And Jess. And Evelyn. And Renatus. And Mife. Yeah, she's in bed till 2 p.m. That is correct. Let me close that down. Ah. Hello again, Andy. What's up, buddy? You're as consistent with my live streams as you are with karaoke. Taking over your algorithm, that's right. Trying. Doing a lot of learning. Going to apply some of these principles to the In the Loop show, so working through a lot of technical stuff, but pretty excited. Well, I'm in the middle of doing some troubleshooting with a couple of buddies up north. Just got off the line with them, but I got to call them back. We're working on some new video software installs, so Gary always calls me for technical support. And always calling from here. Hello.
Maybe this will work.
Did you find a setting like that, or?
Short answer is yes. The longer answer is my phone is complicated because it's a jailbroken AT&T phone on Mint Mobile. And it's just very confused about what I'm trying to do. So, but I am on the Wi-Fi. I don't know. Maybe that'll help a little bit.
Okay. Well, you sound good so far.
Good deal.
All right. So what's on the agenda?
I guess Gary's big thing is trying to get the why the spreadsheets aren't connecting on the new one the way that they should. Just connecting because I mean you've seen the setup before, the offense defense. All that is coming from the Excel that he builds, and it's just not reading at all.
Do you remember any security settings pop-up that mentioned well, that's not really network, but
I was gonna say that like typically need to be a documents folder or pull realistically from anything long.
about 50% of what you just said was really garbled.
Oh boy. There's stars.
Say again.
Need to be specifically from the documents folder, or can it be anywhere local? Because he's got these on the desktop.
Yeah, I mean it should be okay. And you said that graphic that you just pulled in was from the desktop, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we know that we got access to that, so that should be fine. And truth be told, like it's you know, this might actually be, as for this specifically, this might be a better conversation for when Gary's there, because I haven't done that much with the spreadsheet side of things. So I almost need his like knowledge of that part to mix it with kind of maybe what I know about the workings of the computer to to figure out what's going on there. Because I never used that part of it, so I'm not sure, like automatically in my head, almost what that even looks like. I mean, I know there's like connections that you can draw and stuff. I don't know. Why don't we skip that one for now? Do you got anything else that?
No, that's basically the biggest thing that he's going to want us to unpack together, I guess. I'm sure we'll figure out one or two more things. I guess the only real question I had was, you use Streamlabs for what you're doing with your work?
Yeah, I'm going from Streamlabs right now, actually, and that takes, you know, the multi-streaming is what, you know, one of the main things I really like about that. So the problem has always been Gary's setup has the live views, and the live views is, you know, that's a pretty, you know, powerful but simple kind of thing. It's HDMI in, and that sends the signal out to the RTMP server that we, you know, put in the thing. So you can't really use, I mean, yeah, you could do like an output from Streamlabs, that's a video output, but you're kind of losing, you know, most of the functionality. So he's always gone directly to like Facebook and YouTube. Well, let's see, what was it? It was Oh yeah, so he used the Streamlabs web version, like the web portal,
Yeah.
and from there would use a multi-stream to go to Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
That's not how I use. I use Streamlabs desktop, and you really gain a lot of power. There's things you can do. I mean, you're talking about, especially something like high school sports. That's engaging, and you got, probably a younger audience, but also mixed with a lot of parents and family stuff like that. But you can, you could. That's the thing. It was always a bummer that he was missing out on because, as people are commenting and stuff, you can have those things pop up, and you can have little as someone shares the stream or likes the stream, you can have those things popping up and stuff. So, I think there might be a way to do it through the web portal as well, but I think it's quite a bit clunkier. I'm actually not even sure you can. So the way you'd have to do it with Streamlabs desktop is you'd have to, first of all, that desktop would have to have internet service. So okay, you got the AT&T hotspot. So that's not really an issue. So you would bring in the program out from the switcher into the laptop, which that would be like HDMI to like a Blackmagic has. I mean, you could do it through the A10 mini switcher. That becomes an instant web camera. Webcam that the computer recognizes, and it'll bring it in that way. And then you open up Streamlabs, you bring in the Blackmagic, and then you can have overlays on top of that going on. I use that for rugby. I was working inside of Streamlabs and was going out that way, and I could run commercials right inside there and stuff. So it's obviously his Gary's system is a lot more sophisticated and handles the commercials and all that through the hyperdeck and stuff. But it really gives you a lot more control. I mean, I just it's one of the things I've been repeating over the last couple of years, especially with Angelo coming in and stuff like that. I'm like, I never have problems with Streamlabs. Sometimes it'll go to, it won't go to Facebook, and you got to restart, because I think there's some weird things going on with the live view as well. So that's part of it. But anyway, so I blabbed on there for a little bit. So I don't know if you have any specific questions about Streamlabs, or was just curious about what I was using, or.
That's good. No, just like obviously what you're using it for, and it's on the desktop versus the live view. Like the live view, on the one hand, we don't have the horsepower in the we do have the horsepower, but it's all being used for different things to do a desktop stream. Like I'm most familiar with using vMix at the school I used to work at, and obviously that's the dashboard is there, the graphics are there, and all that stuff, and it goes straight out that way. We could stream from vMix like 5 different places at 5 different bit rate levels and all that stuff.
Inside of vMix, huh? He uses vMix for
instant replay, and that's
the
it.
Replay. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so you can actually stream out of there too, huh?
Well, yeah, no, vMix is I swear by it for the lower end. Everything from house of worship to like smaller colleges and high schools. It does everything pretty well. It does instant replay from 8 different sources. It does graphics. It's got its own built-in, stream tools. You can do social with it as well. You can do like Zoom calls as inputs. I mean, there's a lot of really good things, but it does all that stuff fairly well.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say it's sure. I mean, you compare it to like a TriCaster or a Dreamcatcher. Its replay is hilarious, but
right.
if you're a high school student, then Cool Pro, it's phenomenal, because for $1,200 you can have a 4K capable system that's as good as your hardware and your cameras. So anyway, my 2 cents on it is I need to find a service, because the LiveView Solo that he's got, it only supports 1 RTMP out, and on the one hand, we could pay the whatever it is that LiveView has. There's like $115 a month option to multiple streams on their what they call LiveView Studio.
Well, I mean that's what we were doing. I think for whatever reason, I think Gary kind of slowly moved away, but we were going to, I was just kind of mentioning, we were going to different platforms through Streamlabs, like the web version. So if you just want to, easily multi-stream, I mean, for $20 a month, with also some little extra capabilities.
Yeah.
You can we would stream to the Streamlabs RTMP, and then using the multi-stream, you just connect your YouTube. Again, that's what I'm doing right now. I connected to I'm going out to YouTube, Facebook. These are all built in. These are all integrated. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Trovo, Twitter, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is you can do a manual RTMP for that. So it'll with the $20 a month and the Ultra membership, you can do 2 custom RTMPs. So that would kind of take care of your oddballs. I use one of those. I'm using one of those right now to Instagram. So we're on Instagram right now as well.
Nice.
And then it's got Streamlabs desktop that's kind of what I was if you heard me earlier talking to Gary, it's like I've only been doing this for a couple of days, and a big part of it is just trying to experiment. I don't want to experiment with the TV show, so doing these on my personal accounts, I'm exploring kind of the dual output thing. So I have a landscape version that's going out to the landscape platforms, or the ones that have like Facebook as your desktop version. YouTube has that, but then it also the second part of the dual output is the vertical platforms. So I can have in my Streamlabs, I've got a landscape kind of window, and I've got a vertical window, and I've just reconfigured some things for to fit the vertical platform. So that's something that I'm pretty jazzed about here in the last couple of days. So you can go to the vertical platforms as well. When you're talking about growing your audience and reaching out to all these different audiences and age groups, going to the verticals is pretty cool. So.
Yeah.
And then what else is Twitch, Trovo, Kick. I just signed up for that one. Like, well, why not? Those are all integrated. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know, like 8 integrated ones, and then you get the 2 custom RTMPs. So
Nice.
so you can do that, and he was doing that for a while. I think he was trying to simplify things and didn't have the patience to keep troubleshooting. He was going from the live view to the Streamlabs RTMP, and then from there multi-streaming to different platforms.
Yeah, and that was like we use it. I don't know if you've paid attention or if Gary's shared some of it. So the sports machine, usually we do the syndication, the multi-stream, if you want, from the IHSA.
Right, they kind of switched over that. He was doing the multi-stream from Streamlabs for a while there, but for whatever reason, I mean, it might have been simplicity, or he worked out some deal with the IHSAA, whatever. Yeah, so he's done it that way. So
yeah. Well, we have to go on the IHSAA since we're a Champions Network thing. But the problem is, in the spring, whatever firmware updates Huddle has had, because it's Huddle, it's the back end is all Huddle. They're simply not pushing out to Facebook or YouTube anywhere cleanly, and that's not just us. That's that's the broadcast director, the executive producer for the IHSA Champions Network. As of a couple of, I don't know, I haven't reached out to him lately, but 2-3 weeks ago he tried the same thing for I think it was semi-state track, and the exact same issue that we were having, he was having, and Huddle's basically like, we have no idea what the deal is. So I would. Personally, I understand the idea of Twitch and Instagram and all that stuff for especially high school. But on the one hand, it's great, but on the other hand, I got to run the playbook that Anj and Chuck want me to run. So right now they say Facebook and YouTube and IHSA platform. That's it.
Yeah.
But if we can trust the IHSA platform, Anj is itchy because Streamlabs didn't work cleanly when we were up in Michigan doing the same thing. But I'm wondering if it's because we were pushing out. Blueframe will accept just about anything bitrate wise that you throw at it. YouTube does the same thing more or less. It gets a little bit finicky, but Facebook, I know, and I think you've shared this with Gary because he shared it with me, that Facebook has a lot more strict.
Not really a lot more, but I think the main thing that was hurting is he likes. He loves his live views. He's always trying to, he gets excited when it's running high RPM, like 7 megabits per second or whatever. And, what I found in the research was that Facebook prefers like I think it's like 4,500 megabits per second, and I think once we dialed that in, I think it was fine. But but again, that's kind of using Streamlabs a different way than I have. I just, again, I've been using Streamlabs since 2019 and just never really have any problems. But I know it's a kind of a, you're kind of cutting out the benefit of the live view and the dual modems and that, that safety there. I was trying a few years ago. I was trying to get them to trade those in for like they have this, I forget what it's called, like a data bridge, I think it's called, from LiveView, where it uses multiple modems, but it gives you it's like a hotspot, and it becomes like a router with 2, 3, 4 modems or whatever. So now you've got really robust internet, and now you can you don't need those LiveView solos. You can connect your the network inside of the trailer there. You could bring a signal into the computer and run Streamlabs that way, and but whatever.
Yeah, what's the name of that unit again?
It was called so it's still from LiveView, and I think it was called Data Bridge.
Okay, I'm adding notes.
And I think it was pretty. I don't know. It might have been kind of expensive, but also maybe not that expensive because he got 2 solos. I think he, some ships are hard to turn around, so I think he was already pretty embedded in the other thing and didn't want to invest in another piece of hardware or worry about trading up or anything.
Yeah. No, and I'm not committed to LiveView. I mean, I've used it at Notre Dame a little bit, but we use it at Notre Dame literally for like game days for football and bigger things as like, hey, this is the one remote camera. It's going to use the LiveView to connect to basically an RTMP stream. I don't know the back end exactly how they do it, but if we're following like the football players as they walk from the training facility past the Basilica to or wherever they're going.
Oh, like a mobile camera kind of thing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it just one word, and it does a great job.
Yeah.
But so I'm not really committed to it long term. But like I said, I'm also not trying to reinvent the wheel. I got to figure out all the other bits and pieces in the trailer.
Yeah.
And make sure that we're on the air.
Yeah, and another thing too. I mean, there's many times, like I suspect that at least one of those live views has got some kind of weird internal glitch, because there's been plenty of times where all we had to do is and we kind of started to notice the glitch, because you would see like these weird green and pink little glitchy artifacts in the first, well, not even the first, sometimes it would carry through, but yeah, but there's plenty of times where the problem had nothing to do with Streamlabs or Facebook or whatever. Something seemed to be happening with the live view. So sometimes you could get away with just unplugging and replugging in the video coming in, or sometimes you had to power cycle the whole thing, and then you fix it. Nothing else gets changed, and you just fire it up again, reboot it, and send the signal, and it's fine. Yeah. But I don't think, I kept trying to get him to send that in, have it looked at or traded up, or I don't know, something. But there's been a lot of times where that live view seemed to be the culprit in not streaming to the platforms.
Yeah. Is there a way on Streamlabs to adjust the bit rate, or is it just one and done?
Oh, no. Yeah, you can definitely. Yeah, okay. Again, that's why I like it, because you can dial things in pretty quickly, and it's all, it's in a program that you can, you got control of that right away. Just the web portal is kind of clunky and. Yeah.
I don't think we can afford that one. I just looked at the price for the LiveView field unit that you need to do for what you were talking about with the 4 different modems and stuff.
Yeah.
Starting at $21,000. Yeah, sure. Right on that. Okay. Well, like I said, I don't know. I have a feeling I'm going to be bugging you probably more than you deserve. So keep track of the hours, and we'll figure something out. But
okay.
It's just trying to make sure, because our biggest thing is it needs to go to these 3 platforms And on the one hand, we're doing well enough as a company that obviously we can, purchase the trailer from Gary, retain him as a consultant for at least a little bit before he says I got to work on the golf game more, and then hire full time. But there's other pieces that we got to play around with. So I think we're committed to live view just for a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
And such time as we get.
I mean, you could even experiment. I mean, go out to the live view to whatever platform, and then have a little side thing that's going out to different platforms, and just kind of fill out the the nuances of that approach and see how it works and see how you like it. Because you've got that hotspot, so on one of the places you got a good good upload speed. I don't know. That's what I would do, but I'm a gearhead. I like to mess around. I like to maximize. I like to, I don't know, just dial things in and get things working real good for me.
Yeah, for sure. So it's going to be my work for the next couple of months, is just getting us up to speed and doing the same thing. Because I know I'm going to go. Gary's like, oh yeah, we go to this place and this high school and we set up here. And it's like, well, at the expense of not blowing you off, but like I need to see these places and set them up and do that kind of stuff on my own. So I anticipate, like you said, we're going to be taking the live view, the modem, and a couple of other things on site visits pretty regularly for the next year or so, just to get that up to speed.
Yeah. Tell Angelo that I'm still waiting for that gift card he said he was going to send me the last time I helped troubleshoot.
What did he say he was going to send you?
I don't know. He's like, no, I want to send you a gift card. What's your home address? So, or maybe he said, or maybe emails. I don't know. I don't know if he was gonna. I'm mainly joking, but.
No. Well, I'll take care of it. If he's getting a laptop and the company credit card, I don't think he knows. I love spending people's money. Are you kidding me?
Right. I used to spend Gary's money all the time. I used to call them purchasing suggestions.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Equipment upgrade needs. Cool. All right, I am going to go grab a little bit of lunch, and then I assume that whenever Gary gets back from window painting and watching it dry, he's going to bring you up again. He's going to be able to explain a lot more, but otherwise, like I said, I could probably guess at what he's after, because the logic is there for these Excel spreadsheets tying into this, but he's going to be able to really explain just a touch better.
Right. Yeah, no problem. I've got a little shoot I got to do. It's here, but I'll do what I can to answer that.
Nice.
But if I don't answer right away, I'll text you back, give you a little timeline. But I should be
That's
around.
fine. And if need be, we can find something else for the next couple hours, because I got a baseball game this evening, so not a problem.
Okay.
Appreciate it, Jason. We'll give you a buzz.
All right, no problem.
All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye. What's up, N? Castro, A3, Lynx, Rose, J, B, Jose, Chris. How you guys doing? Oh, interesting. Detected inactivity due to your current lag. That's good to know. Whoops. Okay. Hey, Kelsey. Stacy, Jawad, Don Allen, how you doing? And Cheyenne. Whoops. Renee, wake up. Come on, we got to shoot. You heard your technical skills were needed. I think you heard incorrectly. I was just on the phone with Gary up north, helping him work through Captivate issues, which was user error, as it often is. What have you been doing lately, Austin? Where are you working and stuff? Or you can just text me if you don't want to put it here. What's up, Rita? And Raka? Combat Omega. Definitely not a robot. Oh, that's what I was doing. Okay, let me look at this. Live for 3 minutes. Okay, so I need to use enhance. Let me just enhance myself. Tooth. Okay. I think I used enhance. I've just been working on my photography business. And right now, I'm on the airport for California. I'm assuming that's a bowling-related thing, or what's going on in California? Also, I think Renee's going to California early July to be on a, what's it called? Let's Make a Deal. I'm not sure if that's happening or not. I think it is. Introduce yourself during a live one time. Introduce myself. Yeah, bowling tournament. Okay. Well, hello everybody. My name is Jason Aaron, and I'm in Indianapolis. And I've been producing video and TV and podcasts since 1997. Well, video since 97, TV since 2008, podcast probably 2019. And I currently have a TV show I started in 2015, and we're on every Saturday night at midnight on ABC WRTV. It's about what to do, where to go. I forgot the back camera was on. What to do, where to go, and how to have fun in Indianapolis. I've got a closed circuit hotel system that's part of the In the Loop ecosystem now. And again, it just shows visitors kind of what to do and where to go when they're in town. So it's pretty cool. It's a half-hour show with the weekly ABC broadcast. And yeah, we've got some of our great sponsors in there, like Mystic Images and Hidden Paradise Campground. They just came back on for a seasonal run. And who else we got? We've got Indie Skin Diva. We got Melody's Pretties, Melody's Pretties, and The Social View. Renee also runs karaoke at The Social View Thursday nights, 7 to 11, so that's a good time. Let me pull up my client list here. Nope, that's not it. Who's all my commercials? Oh, Classic Yacht Cruise and Old World Gondolier. Downtown Comics. And the Wit Theater. I just got a text a little bit ago from Cammy's Cause. They want to run a commercial for the new upcoming event, along with Cammy's Ride. District Tap. Anarchy Axe Throwing, Mystic Images Tattoo. They've been our studio sponsor from the beginning. Sun King Brewing is in there. So yeah, we love our sponsors and we appreciate them so much. It allows us to keep on doing the damn thing. So I hope that counts. I wonder how TikTok knows that I did that. I guess AI. Welcome viewers by name 5 times. That's why I keep saying that. Da Vinci, what's up? How you doing? Mohammed, hello. Rent-free Vijas, welcome to the stream. Are you still doing hotels in Indy? Yeah. I mean, I'm, you know, I inherited that from Chris, as you know. So, yeah. And actually, I'm slowly rolling out a new system to where I can push the new shows to it remotely. So I've started at the JW Marriott. So for those 1,006 hotel rooms, I can kind of create the show here and then push it up. I've really created a really cool system to do that. And so yeah, so I'm excited about that. So I don't have to manually go into each hotel because I don't like bothering, the staff. So plus it takes like a day of my time to do that, half a day anyway. So yeah, that's, kind of slowly rolling that out. It takes a bit of investment. So, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, the hotel system is a pretty big component. TikTok people, I need you guys to comment. Please comment. I'm looking for a goal here. I need 3 comments from 3 different TikTok people. Austin, you got TikTok? Go to TikTok and make some comments. There's Ektok. Notifications joined. Interesting. All right, so what else I got here? Oh yeah, I was looking at Quick Pass.